Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're running it in for round 2 of Alan Wake. Where we last left off, we fell into a nightmare and dealt with that nightmare. Then woke up to our wife while we were in a car on a boat that carries cars. I do not remember the name of that thing, but I don't really think I've seen one before. Like IRL-wise, commented on that. And then, something weird happened. I'm pretty sure a phantom of some sort sent us here. To the wrong cabin, in which we had to fight, and then Alice got kidnapped, weirdly enough. The Taken or darkness. What about the Taken?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
So does that activate anything when I do it? Maybe it's just telling me that the lights can help me find supplies. I don't particularly need the batteries, interestingly enough, because I'm actually managing that pretty well. But that's okay. We'll take them. I don't know if there's a max on batteries. I hope not. Otherwise, I'll be more aggressive with them, but we'll see.
The
staircase
was broken.
No.
I had to make my way up some other way.
Could we perhaps use the magical light to beam up the stairs like the weird entity in our dream did? Okay, limit on ammo, limit on lights. Great, love that.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Ooh, thermos. Do not know why there's 100 thermoses in the game. Though that does pique my interest as to why there's so many. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only secret besides manuscripts, which I do like that there is a kind of limited number of stuff. Back off. Back off.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Okay, that hurt a little bit. I want to go back for that ammo, but I'm going to need to go back there anyway, I think. Manuscript page. Shotgun? It's only got 2 shots at it, though. Wake attacked by
I heard
birds.
them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Okay, note. Noted. Easy. It's turned on. I can start heading back. do I have the yeah, I have the limit on batteries. Nice. Oh. This is not dangerous at all. What I'm about to do? Why would it be? Made it. I saw typewriter earlier and thought, yeah, that must mean save spot. There isn't a save spot. Also thought that would be an achievement, but oh well. Whatever, it's fine. Is that more ammo, or is that shotgun? It's shotgun ammo. Okay. Okay, of course. Oh, what? More paint over here. Hey, you get some more stuff. Flare gun, that can be used. Okay, I kind of a stacked loadout now. This is interesting. Revolver, shotgun, and a flare gun. And then another page.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Interesting. I keep pressing the wrong button. F5 is probably what I should be pressing.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
It's floating.
Belly Burster is the best with no crumbs. Monster dog. The second best. The famous dog is...
Safe haven? Ooh. That's one way to take care of an enemy. Ow. Oh, I didn't press shift, like jumped. Ow. Okay, I'm trying to figure out this dodge mechanic here. Okay, got him. Another light over there. The page, actually. TV in the gas station.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Maybe I should stop reading the pages or they're gonna spoil it for me. Perhaps. Although I am curious to see if that's exactly what happens. Got another secret up here. You mean like flares or something? Flare gun, yeah. There we go. Second round of flare gun. In case I need it, but I doubt I will at the moment. Use it to... Whoa.
Salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
Yes, but you can have salad with other... while eating, like, your steak or something. Gotta get that health in there, you know? Back off. Eliminated. Fairly easily. Oh, okay. Shotgun ammo that I haven't used. Don't use that yet. I think that's what opens up the thingy. Let's pick up my manuscript page and take a look at it. Wake lies to the sheriff. Okay. Why are we lying to the
The
sheriff?
cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
I see. I got you. So Alan Wake is dealing all this on his own.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
I'm gonna
press,
leave. I'm not
I am
gonna
Dr.
watch that.
Bartley Colvin.
It's cool, but I got other things to do. It's like they're loading me up with revolver ammo.
And simple and, as you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. No. Even with the engine takes
Did it?
easy and fatal.
It didn't work the way I wanted it to. I keep thinking space is dodge. It's not, it's shift. Form a cinematic dodge. Ow. I missed. Back off. What are the quirky locals?
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
Okay, weird. How do we even know what Starkey looks like? Did he say his name was Starkey? I do not remember. I think he said his name was Starkey. Maybe that's what it was.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Deerfest. Gotta love Deerfest.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
Woo!
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Odd. 68th Annual Deer Fest. So close, but so far.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
It was on the thing, but raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competitions, live music, Bucktooth Charlie in the afternoons, and Montgomery, the mystic, amazing phantom. I don't know how to pronounce that. So it was written on paper, but we got to see what was actually said.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station. Okay. Have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Oh, okay. What?
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
This is so weird. I've never played a game like this before. 3 years ago in New York. Okay, it's still a cutscene, but like I get it, it's episodic, but like I guess that's fair. Like, I know Life is Strange and like The Walking Dead does this, but like this is kind of weird. Like, you just skip it.
Honey,
like it end like a cutscene.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
This is what is this game? This is interesting. So maybe I should have waited till the end of the end of the actual episode to do that. Like, it's just a little bit longer than what I can record for.
Coffee's on.
Great.
That's interesting though. Like, that's really cool. That's so weird to me. It's so cool. Like, it ends like the credits of like a show would, and then right into episode 2 where we last left off. I don't know why that's so fascinating to me. So is this it's even more confusing to me. Is this a TV series? Is this real? I don't know. Why are there guns there? The Fall of Cassie, the thing that I want. Alex Cassie. What I can't forget. Return to sender. Another manuscript page here. Sudden stop.
Say about the fall.
It's another book.
And the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Is this one of his books? Another one of his books? Oh, it's a different... This is weird.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Okay, so is it... What the world? So is this different? Is there more collectibles in episode 2? I am barely... Oh, what? It seems like there's 4 pages missing. 3 of which I don't know what are from. So maybe there are different books for every chapter? Different writings? I don't know. It's interesting, though. I will take it. It also looks like there's not very many episodes, but again, let's play the game and find out.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Hey, look, a QR code. I wonder where that goes.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi, okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Do you want the
Don't worry.
flashlight?
We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Bright Falls, present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Thank you. He's also looking very much like, who's he? What's he?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Features knack for winning contests. Why is he? Oh, he's missing. Oh, there is missing people amongst this town.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss
I don't
Weaver.
want to go to
Have a nice day now.
Baker yet.
I'll come
I like the way how they put that right in the path so that I could see it.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Fair enough. Is there another manuscript? Is the manuscript of the hard stop again? Alice sees a shadow.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay, so now the writing is becoming about the people around him?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay, so this... Okay, so...
The sheriff wants to see
On
you
top
in the
of
office,
layering the, like, story... okay, so he must be... Okay, so maybe the books are him writing his trauma and selling them like a biography. So this is real. This is happening. Unless this is all fiction for a TV show, as
Come in,
mentioned,
Mr.
but
Wake.
I don't really
Your
know.
phone's on the
I'm
desk. The battery
theorizing
was
too
dead.
much.
It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr.
Lover's
Wake,
Peak.
can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
There's another page back there. That's definitely not going to drag the sheriff's attention, who is outside of there.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Another manuscript page.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak. The waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Where's my wife?
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried.
Oh.
I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
There's a ladder right there. I want to use it. Whoa,
The writer
what?
is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
That's the cabin that doesn't exist.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Ooh, what?
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, jeez.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
Are you high?
Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Dude, twice he got stuck on a bear trap,
If you
which
have
poor
any trouble
dog.
finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
What? You get to the car. Oh, we could have been talking on the way to the car. Oopsie. My fault.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Ethan Mars, that's what I'm thinking of. The guy from Heavy Rain. Yeah, that's it. I had to remember his name. Batteries. Books. Okay, what cabin am I at?
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Locking the door now.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
As it probably should. Probably.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Whoa! What? I'm looking for secrets. Leave me alone. The radio station.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm going to go ahead and leave the episode off here. I hope you all have enjoyed. It's gone on long enough. It feels weird because I paused so many times during this episode due to outside noises, which should be a problem. Hopefully next episode, man, this recording session's just... But I'm going to keep playing it. So here's where I'm at. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next episode, whatever I make. It's been fun as always. You're all amazing people. And if you have a suggestion, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next episode, whatever I make. Bye-bye.